live. So create post. Probably need to be careful. Right. Okay. So about 10 minutes is 10 minutes. Right. So. Right. So hello, and welcome. Welcome to today's live stream. Today we're going to be having a bit of a chill stream. I apologize for the loud noise on the thing. I probably should disable that. Can I do that without... Oh, God. Yep, I was worried about that. There we go. Let's remove that, so it's made it a lot quieter now. So yes, hello, and welcome to today's live stream. Today we are playing Icarus. It's Saturday. I am feeling like completing a mission. Well, not a mission. A open season or open world game, and I thought, why not have the experience and also share it and have an opportunity to talk and have fun whilst doing so. So today we're hopping on Icarus. If you've not played this game or if not heard of this game is basically a sci-fi Minecraft on steroids with giant monsters in the background. Like, the point, so the general premise of this game is you are this person facing off against that thing. And yeah, the bow and arrow stuff isn't that far from the truth. So anyway, in this game, which is constantly getting updates, we actually get the opportunity to check out some pretty cool things. So we get the opportunity to do some pretty cool operations and missions and open world gameplay. And I'm going to be having a bit of a quick, well, a chill live stream. So if you guys are... there we go. So we're going to be having a bit of a mission to go into the mission. We're going to have a open world mission where I will be going down as my second character. You can have a bunch of characters, each with their own particular set of skills. So you have the ability to, as you level up your character, get the ability to have certain specific skills. So you can have a very particular build. So, for example, you can have a character that is all about gathering resources, being all efficient about base building. You can have skill sets that allow you to have your tools become a little less worn down and everything like that, or you're really good at repairing things. You can have a prospector who's very good at combat, so you can have certain weapon skills which will give you an edge against the wildlife. You have the ability to survive on planets more. Your hunger levels don't go down as much. Little things like that just make the experience far more effective and and enjoyable as a result. And you can go into different types of missions. You can go into an open world, which I think this game is slowly pushing itself towards, which I am in favor of, to be honest with you. I am in favor of this because there are multi-phase operations that I think would be absolutely fantastic to complete, and I think that would be really fun to do. You can also do missions as well, where there's a whole bunch of different missions. There's all of them taking time and energy and effort. You can have like a first sort of there are 3 different zones now. It used to just be Olympus, but then it was like Olympus and Styx, which is like a slightly harder zone, and then Prometheus, which I've yet to go to, but I'll be going to there at some point in the near future once I have a character who is more or less ready to go. Or you can go for an outpost where there's a number of different sort of there's a number of different locations that allow you to enjoy the wild, if you will, and it allows us to build our own base up as much as we want, which is a nice thing. And you also can get some DLC for that. So this game has been one of those sort of survival stories, and I honestly think this game is in a really good place right now and continues to get better stuff. So without further ado, let us hop into Styx, and we're going to come up with a new name. So we're going to go into harder difficulty because my character isn't max level yet, so she is going to be a bit more vulnerable than most. Actually, to be fair, I probably should go into my loadout. So in addition to you getting the ability to upgrade your character through stats and skills as well as tech points to unlock further technology, you have the ability to go into a workshop. and you can purchase further resources, as well as if we go towards the tech tree, as you see, you can basically level. I probably should restart. I probably should start again from the beginning because I feel like I'm messing this up. But basically, character levels up, gets tech points, gets talents to become better at certain things, and once you've completed missions, you can then buy shit using the money from the missions to then get better technology that allows you to do shit better, faster, and more efficiently. There we go. All in one go. This is becoming less chill and more intense. I'm not gonna lie. Right. One of the wonders of live streaming is you get to foul up and you can't just delete the recording. But hey, that's what we do this shit for, and no one's watching anyway at the time, so fuck yeah. Right. In the shit. There we go. Oh, no, but an S, I go to capital, because that's how I do things. So, in addition to obviously having additional experience, I will also have to deal with a lot of fucking damage to myself, as well as other harder sort of things. Sadly, there's not an extra hard difficulty that increases the thing, because I would not mind that. Seriously, I'd like to see more difficulty options, or a difficulty option that goes beyond hard. There is a hardcore mode, but that's more for missions, and what that does is that basically says if you get downed, you won't be able to respawn, which is good. It's definitely good. It's a very good encouragement, but I kind of would like something that's in between that. So, you know, so like maybe 2 revives or like 1 revive, and the enemy, and, you know, the spawn rates are maybe 40, 50%, and the aggression is like whatever. So, you know, you feel like, oh shit, every 5 seconds I'm going to get jumped. Right, so I'll take the Hawk Suit, I'll take the Hulu Canteen. These 2 are extremely useful materials. Can I repair this? Do I want to repair this? I think I'll definitely need to repair that, yes. Right. So the objective of this particular run down to the planet is basically I need to earn some credits or some, you know, some Ren, and I need to get some materials and supplies. So this is the Styx map. It's 64 kilometers, and we have a different number of drop zones. Some of the drop zones are in arduous terrain, so for example, ice areas, which is very, very bad. I'm not entirely sure why you'd want to start in the ice flats, considering it's quite a, you know, there's rich abundance in certain things, sure, but in comparison to other zones, it's going to be a lot harder. Then, of course, we have the Oasis zones, which is requiring a lot of O2, a lot of stuff. To be fair, this is with the equipment I have now, I probably have a much better chance of survival in the Oasis or the Dry Ridge, probably, maybe. But at the same time, it's not too bad. Snowy Plateau, probably not, though there's a lot of fucking journeys there. No, but today I think we'll start with the Great River, because there's basically, it intersects through both of the regions, and also there's a fair amount of stuff I need from this sector. I am tempted to go to the Ring Lake, because that kind of, you know what, I might do that, because it forces me into a particular, yeah, it forces me to branch out, if you will, and then allows me to go into different sectors, and I might even have to get a mount or something just to actually travel. I do want this game, though, to have an ATV. I want a bike, or a quad bike. You know, one or the other, preferably. To be fair, there's another thing also to test out. Well, there's another thing when it comes to this stream. This is also to test out something, which is, I'm going to see if a new type of streaming format, because I'm going to basically, well, a new type of streaming. So, I'm flubbering over myself today, honestly. I do apologize for my lack of quality in commentary to start with. I will simmer down at some point. But basically, what I want to accomplish in this stream, I need to adjust the audio level. Probably put you down to like 20. There you go. So what I want to accomplish in this particular stream is twofold. First of all, enjoyable, nice live stream, fun gameplay for everyone involved. But second of all, I want to try and, yeah. Second of all, I want to have 25. Yeah, 25 should be fine. Second of all, I'm trying out a new kind of a new streaming template, if you will. So, while in this particular edition, we're getting 60. Well, we're getting the 1920 by 1080, we are not getting 60 frames per second. And I do apologize for this, but I've just been noticing in the previous streams that we constantly had issues where either YouTube was saying we can't handle it, my internet may be shoddy, and the game itself, my computer has to work over and above. So what I've decided to do, apart from adjust the settings on the game so it's not as, it's high but not as demanding, is I've also made adjustments so that... Well, I'm in the ring, aren't I? Yes. So what I've done is I've made adjustments so that the frame rate will, while being high, won't be like so high that it will cause problems. And I'm thinking that's just going to have to be something I can do, because I've not got the world's fastest computer, so obviously I'd rather have performance over high quality but shitty frame rates, because let's face it, it's great having the highest quality details if the game... But shit if you can't really, see it. So. Okay, so I'm going to use a thing called Icarus Intel. The only sort of cheese thing I have is because I need to know where I can get some caverns. And... Okay, so the good news for us is that there are a lot of caves in the area that we're in. So I'm going to use a marker point to sort of highlight this. So first of all, we've got a cave here. What looks to be an entrance to an underwater cave here. We have another cavern somewhere around here. There's a cave over here. And there is a cave... there's a cave there as well. So, in terms of, gathering resources, we're going to be getting quite a lot of... Yeah, we're going to be gathering a lot of things. And also, there's a geyser over here as well, which I think... is an exotic geyser, and it looks quite strong. Yeah, enzyme geyser, which, yep, sounds pretty cool. So, I've actually not been to this part of Styx before, as you can see by the fog of war. I've played with my other character. I'm currently on a mission to map out the region. But you can do... Oh, Mother of God and Emperor! That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Yeah, this is the thing about this game, is that the wildlife is on steroids, and obviously we've just set the difficulty to be a little harder as well, which is terrifying. So, about that whole calm live stream. Probably not as calm as we initially thought, but hey-ho. Right, anyway. So, what we need to do, first of all, is get a base up. So this particular character is both an experimenter... Oh, for God's sake. Right, okay, well, here we go. Combat already. Come on. Oh, thank the fucking throne. Right, quickly, get the material. Yes, 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 yes. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Have to be very fucking careful. Right, we need to be very careful. Eat the food, help with the food recovery. Right, we need to swap those around, grab those things. So as I was saying before I bumped into that rather nice creature, this particular character is designed as a secondary character. Opportunity for me to do, to earn some additional currency, whilst also trying to... Here we go. Whilst also attempting to earn additional... Yeah, so she's earning additional currency while also experimenting with different builds, because in Icarus you can have multiple characters with a particular set of skills, and in all of these particular things... Grab this. There we go. In all of these particulars you will find... Oh, there we go. And doop. And doop. And doop. Perfect. Okay, so that's a copper. That's good. That's good. Right. Thank the Emperor. I have the canteen and whatnot. That is seriously a must. If you... Right. There we go. So, this particular character I am basically building around... survival, because I tend to play mostly on my own anyway with these games. So, survival, solo sort of stuff with... it's not too dissimilar from my other characters' build. But what I am finding Hang on, let's just quickly get that sorted. Right. So it's not too dissimilar from my other character's build. The only main difference being is that instead of utilizing firearms, which my first character is mainly geared around in terms of like build and what kind of materials we can use and the like, it is instead geared, she will be instead geared around the crossbow, because there are plentiful levels of crossbows, and I'm just curious because the build in the talent tree going into combat goes specifically around bows and crossbows, and I have a friend of mine who is currently sort of going down the bow line, and so far it says, and so far, he says that the crossbow is just too slow. It's not effective in comparison to the bow, and I'm wanting to sort of test, how effective crossbows are in this game in comparison to, say, a regular bow. Because you can also, there are obviously options for spears, there's options for blades, but there's nothing, and obviously for firearms, which, I'm not going to lie, it calls to me. I am a fan of firearms, and when the game gives me the opportunity to use guns, oh, you bet you fucking ass I want to use a gun. But I also want to use a crossbow to see how effective they are. Let me have a look, see, what have I got? Some silica, but we could probably do a little bit more. Right. So, now we need to try and get ourselves a shelter. It's already 10:57, and I'm not liking the look of that weather. So, in addition to dealing with the hostile wildlife, you also have to deal with the weather. And the weather on Icarus can be temperamental, let's just say. Some of the storms can be minor things, such as a little bit of rain or a bit of wind, and they can rage all the way up to a full-blown thunderstorm with no rain. These will be known as flash storms. And depending on the level of shelter that you have, this can range from being quite worrying to near panic-inducing because of the fact that you're getting struck by lightning in a wooden hut, to rather irritating, considering the fact that you've now got struck by lightning outside your concrete house, and your materials and equipment are all potentially going to be all fried. The early stages of a mission are the most terrifying for when it comes to weather. So I'm wanting to build a house and get some concrete going up and ensuring that it's all set to go as soon as humanly possible. Then we can kind of relax a bit and focus on other things, such as, completing missions, which we don't need sulfur at the moment. What we need right now is poles. About 16 to set up the base building. Another useful thing about playing through this particular character, or playing through this particular run, is that this is going to give my character a buttload of experience, which she kind of needs at this point, because she's about midway through her levels. Like, I basically grinded the experience gain to about, I want to say, yeah, it was about 20, 21, 22. And then I stuck around for a couple of levels more before I was like, right, no, we need to go to Styx, because that's where she is now capable of surviving. I made sure she had one slight minor cheese, which is the workshop canteen and workshop O2 tank. Because, yes, that's right, you can't breathe on this planet. I know, it sucks. Really, I know. I mean, to be fair, it's one of those things that eventually, when you do get the materials, it kind of becomes a non-issue. But when you're playing through with a new character, or you don't have the materials in time, or your character is knocked out and you have to go, you have to respawn, and then you're denied that thing, it can be quite irritating. Right, so I'd say here is probably a good location where sort of, I mean, to be fair, there is that closer by the water side as well. Actually, to be fair, we could try and do something like here-ish, but there's a bit of a dip. So I think maybe, I'd say here. Here is a good enough spot. It's relatively flat, and let's say about here, bomb, yeah, bomb. Oops. Yep. There we go. Bomb. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Ba-bum, bum ba bum ba ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. Right, okay. So now we've got the poles in place. If you've ever played the game Valheim, that's another one that you could probably attribute to. Yeah, Valheim is... If you've played Valheim, you might be... You'll understand the sort of... There are certain similarities between this game and Valheim. Where Valheim is... The only main difference is being that where Valheim focuses on you gaining experience through gaining certain abilities with weapons through their usage and learning new building materials and learning new building options through the gathering of certain resources. This game has a focus on you teching up with your character reaching certain levels. There is a maximum level of about 60, but you will continue to learn skill like tech points. The only part that will stop going up when it comes to your skills / abilities is when you have is your talent tree. So that basically means that you have a very limited amount of talent points and you need to utilize them in an effective way, which can be quite irritating if you don't know what you're doing and then you realize, oh shit. But the nice thing is that you do get what's known as respec points, where if you feel that there's a particular build you're not feeling, or you feel like it's not that great, or I don't feel like I'm enjoying this particular character, rather than having to run a new character with the knowledge and experience of the previous, but the saltiness of the fact that you have to build, you now have the ability to use respec points, which you get about 20, I believe, maybe, I think it's 30 now. Yeah, I think 20 to 30, which allow you, for free, which allow you to sort of reset so many times. And then after that, you can choose to have... Is it just 2 there? Yeah, it's just 2 there. After that, you can choose to have, like... You can then choose to purchase more of these points, but they do cost quite a lot of Ren. Like 150. And if you're not really doing huge amounts of missions, that does eat into your profits a bit somewhat. Right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, I think is going to be the magic number we need today. So wonderful. So, and we've leveled. So now that I've leveled, I can choose to upgrade a particular point. One of these particular points I'm going to have is going to be the survival, and I am going to have... Is there anything that allows me to increase? Right, we need... of course. I mean, to be fair, there's food decay, but habitation... No breathing, don't give a fuck. Right, no, I don't think we need... actually, I'll grab 1 stamina regen. I feel like the stamina regen is going to be useful. Right, so 7. Right, I'll need to focus a lot on building up. Right, so one of the things I will say is quite essential when it comes to... Oh, okay, so I was about 4 off the mark. Okay. But that's fine, because I can use this to make the double point. Actually, to be fair, I probably want to... do I want to... I've been doing this sort of very streamlined, thin design as much as possible, with the desire to, like... actually, to be fair, I could just focus on that. You know what, I'm kind of making up my mind. I'm going to have a 1-floor base to start with, and then we can upgrade and do whatever in the near future. So we'll take the materials from that, and instead go... I'll probably plonk a couple more pillars down. Oh, hello, Buffalo. You're adorable. And he's got a little puppy with him as well. Isn't that wonderful? I hate to admit it, but I'm probably going to have to steal one of these things at some point. Not that I want to. I mean, so, for context, you can tame animals in this game. That's probably immediately gotten so many people addicted to this game, but you can tame animals. Where is it? Husbandry, there we go. So, you can tame animals, and basically how that works, which, don't at me, this is how you do it. You're supposed to kill the parents, and then the juvenile has no understanding as to what the hell's going on, and you basically step in there, like the mother from Entangled, and you raise the thing to be your own, and then you can attach things like material supplies and whatnot to it, as well as trying to keep the damn thing alive. Okay, yeah, sure. Walk into my fucking house, why don't you? You better not be seriously thinking about what you're doing. Are you fucking for serious? Are you actually being serious? That's my home, you dick. It's like my home now. Oh, if it wasn't for the fact that I probably wouldn't survive killing you, right. I am going to quickly make myself a fire pit so I can cook the materials that I have purchased. Well, I can cook the materials that I have made, and I am going to make my character be able to kill you, because I swear to God, you're not taking my fucking home. Son of a bitch. Cheeky motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Get off my property. That's right. You walk away, Mr. Buffalo. Honestly, the gall of that fucker. I will remember you. Right. Thank you for reminding me that certain animals deserve to be on the extinct list. Sodding. I can't help but smile. I'm like, you cheeky motherfucker. He just literally walks up into my base and goes, Right, anyway. Now that that's all done, plonk you in there, pop you in fire, grab you, and turn you into that. Can you actually do anything with the berries? No, not really. That's okay. We probably need to make walls. So I will destroy these, and how much can I make? 16. I will take that. And then whatever we don't need, we will make other things. It's just the experience, to be fair. Yeah, so when it comes to most missions, the initial plan is to try and get ourselves... I'd say this is a good entrance to it, so we'll make that thing. So the main intention here, or the main point at this level is we need to just... We need to... Do I want to make that window? Or do I want to make that that? Yeah, we'll make that that. Oh? Oh, you don't... I'm just trying to think where's a good place for the double window. I'm thinking here. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no, this is the place. Like, there you go. This is the place. And then we'll just turn you into that. Bomb, 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 bomb. We'll go with like a window here. No, I don't want it to be exactly the same location as that. I'm not an interior decorator, as you can probably tell. But there we go. Right, so we have 2 more. I'll get a door so we can... If anyone decides to visit without asking, we can tell them to fuck off. In the unlikely event of a Jehovah's Witness arriving, we can give them the true, full immersion agreement of going... There we go. Tease, I tease. This is a sci-fi game. Actually, to be fair, you could say this is a game... A simulation? Probably not the correct terminology, considering there are some things about... we don't have terraforming yet. Also, is that a pathway up? Oh, that's a crocodile. That's a crocodile. Yeah, I see you. I see you, fucker. Yeah, crossing the ocean isn't going to be a swim. Swim? Yes, it's going to. It's not going to be a swim. It's not going to be a cinch. And as I expected, we've got some arduous weather coming up. So I think we need to make some roof panels. And we can only make 1, of course. 20 wood! Fucking hell. Right, we need to be quick, because otherwise my fire is going to get put out. There we go. So yes, as you can see, depending on the level, well, the quality of the weather we're currently seeing ourselves in, the weather can be quite, well, can vary. Now, just because we're in a green zone does not mean that we are guaranteed to only have nice weather. It just means that the weather that we are due to receive will be more pleasant or less heavy, but there still will be sections where we have to be very careful because obviously things can go awry. I'm just going to quickly build up some materials so I don't lose the there we go. Right, there we go. Because obviously there is the risk that if things go wrong, maybe I should have like 2 entrances. Never had a base with 2 entrances before. That would be a novel experience. Damn it. There we go. Right, and I think we probably need to... There we go. Right, how much more do we need? I'd say just 4. How much can we get? 2. Motherfucker. Right, and we need some stone to repair. Do we not have stone? Well, now we do. Right. So far I can see that the stream is progressing relatively well, which I am a fan of, I'm not going to lie. Right, that's building up a nice little reserve of things, which is dope. Right, so... have that going through. Right, so I think the main plan we want to have now is just try and get ourselves into a good as place as possible so that when the bad weather starts arriving, I am not having to run around the house like a headless chicken trying to fix everything or prevent fires. That's a crocodile and I see you, motherfucker. That's right, you piece of shit. I see you sneaking up on me. It's really creepy that he's just... Yeah, it's really creepy how he's just chilling there. It's like, I know you're there. Right, I'm going to go quickly get into shelter. I'm surprised that we get the trees getting knocked down in rain. I mean, I know it's blustery, but at the rate that we're going, the trees in this game don't have that much longevity to them. Right, we're going to have to be careful, because we almost died to a crocodile earlier. Was it a crocodile? No, it wasn't a crocodile. That was another session. I'm going to have a couple of bandages on the go. Yes, I see you. But I also need resources. Yeah, we do. Yep. Oh, fuck. Yep. That's why we need the resources. Oh, yeah, no. Run. We can kill him if we're careful. Oh, my character's speed is really fucked. Ah! Motherfucker. It's not the end of the world because, technically speaking, we have infinite respawns, but fuck me, that guy's irritating. I probably should have healed and then gone into the thing. Crocodiles are cunts. Who'd have knew? Who would knew? Yes, I'm aware. Oh, great. On the other fucking side. That's just... dandy. It doesn't help that the rain is probably slowing my character down as well. Right. Yeah, because if you look at my speed now is in comparison to what it was then, even with the heavy wound that I've got. Just irritating. But that's this game in a nutshell. Has various creatures... Oh, for God's sake, are you serious? Right, just run. Problem is, these fuckers can swim... Oh, that's an interesting glitch. Okay. That's a first. I'll take it. we take those. Right, let's go get my gear. Try and get myself away from the crocodiles that are attempting to spawn camp me. Right, there's my character's body, or where the shit was left previously. Just bounce off the fucking side of these things. Right, take all. Yeah, it's not a huge loss. Like, we're not quite as in the shit as we were before, but it's still irritating that we got killed because of being put into a shit position. But that's the bad weather over, and we have like a little bit of time left before we can do anything else. Right, now we can actually get focused on building more pieces. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next thing we need to do is make... Right, there we go. That's building in the background. We don't have any food left, except that, so let's craft that. Right, we need to have some animal kills or something like that. Though at the same time, we also probably need to take advantage of the wood situation a bit, maybe. Just so we can have enough supplies. Oh, damn, I just realized the stream delay is actually quite long. Holy shit. Jesus. Like, we're talking almost 2 to 3 minutes worth here. Jesus Christ. Like, I've already arrived back at the base by the time... but on the stream right now, just for context, in the terms of the stream, my character had just come back from her respawn and we'd just been dodging the bloody crocodile. And I'm just experiencing the weird glitch with the water. That's quite a stream delay. I may need to adjust the settings and only be able to stream at lower quality, or at least lower quality, but to be able to get at least close to the thing. I might have to do that. Like, I might just have to have streams at 720p. Not that I want that to be the case, but it kind of feels like that's the only viable technique. Yeah, we're looking at least a couple minutes back, which, in my eye, not that good. Unless I can force the system to, like... is there a way I can, like, force the thing to try... I guess I'd have to stop the stream and then restart the stream and just force it to have a little bit of a focus on latency issues. That is bad. That is bad. But then again, this is a good opportunity to test things out. I just wish streaming was a lot less trial and error and more teaching. Less trial and error and more training. Right. I'm going to have to play careful, because I think that's a crocodile, isn't it? Another crocodile. Is there 2 crocodiles? Are you serious? Oh, great. Yeah, there's 2 crocodiles there. Right, okay. I'm going to be fighting for this area, aren't I? And even then... Well, it's a good opportunity to get some material, but I don't think I'm in a position to really benefit from it. Right. think the first thing we probably should look into is perhaps gathering more ferns and materials and making myself a suit with limited stuff, agreeably, but still better than nothing. And then hopefully that will give me an increased stealth. Right, grab you and make another one. Right, we're going to have to be careful. Crocodiles are assholes at the best of times, but these guys are hounding me now. They know I can't fight back very well. But when I get firearms... Oh, no, I can't get firearms. When I get crossbows... Oh, the story will change then. That's for fucking sure. Right, we're going to use the leather that would preferably be something I'd rather not have to use, but... Until I get iron. But at the time being, I think this is just going to have to be what we need. Wait, what am I missing? Legs and feet. So, feet and legs. Right, first evening on this planet, and it is... Oh, good lord. The amount of bad weather that's incoming. Jesus Christ. I am not looking forward to dealing with this, I'll be honest with you. Alright, what I might do is... Right, we need a few things. First of all, I'm going to kind of take cover on the top of this so that... You'll think it's stupid, but it's true. Things won't see me. Right, what we need... Apart from flour to make materials, I might just... Oh no, we need... Okay, I've got leather equipment, simple creature deterrent. Might be a thing we need. But I'm also trying to think about what else we could do to, like, improve my life. I got that one, I got the carved wooden vents as well. Tier 3, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Platinum sheath, that's for sure. Biofuel can, and I think if we're gonna go with concrete building advanced set, that's something we're definitely gonna need to focus on in. But that's a bit of a journey ahead of us now. I'm just trying to think about what the best situation is for what we need. Probably going to need a platinum knife in the near future, but I also probably could do with... No, I think I've got a steel knife somewhere, so that's fine. Yeah, we can make steel. Steel bolt. That might be something I need to invest in as well, making better ammo. But at this point, I'm just trying to think of the best kind of options for progression. I'm thinking... Probably one of those at some point as well. We'll need electronics, which... Yes. Yeah, that'll be the next thing. Right. It's going to be a rough one, but I think it's going to be worth it. Right. We're going to need to make, like, some kind of... Yeah, there's a crocodile. Even with our equipment... Yeah, even with the equipment, which provides additional movement speed now, so not a stealth option. There's a 93 and a 104. And the bastards just... Yeah. We're going to have to probably play stealthy. But at least my character isn't being slowed down by weight or anything. Or the exposure factor. We're just going to dump what I can into here. Because there is no other option. Hi, how you doing? Right, if this works... Oh, God almighty. Right. Jump! We have to dodge these fuckers. Fuck you, game. intense. Okay, if we can kill one, that'll be a big win. Come on, give me a crit, give me a crit, give me a crit, give me a crit. Come on. How much health do you bastards have? Seriously? Right, careful, 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 careful. Slow, slow, slow. As long as... Did he just hurt his friend? Well, that's fine by me. Oh, you fucking serious? Right, that's one down. That's one down. That's two. That's two. Multiple crits. I will take those. Fucking hell, that was dope. Right, that's a serious fucking win for us right there. Not only as a middle finger to all you fucking Gator fans out there, but at the same time, I'm like, yes. Yeah, Mighty Jaw's little legs. Mighty Jaw, little legs, all cunt. Right, where's your friend? Oh, he's upside down as well. Nice. I will make a handbag out of you and fucking shoes as well. This is going to be big, though. Sadly, no fur, though. We're going to have to rely on something else, but at least... Oh, really? Will you fuck off with your stupid shit? Right, quickly, 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 quickly. You know what? Yeah, carry. Carry the fucker, and I need to get out. You can have the fucking croc corpse. Oh, Jesus Christ. Quickly pop those in. Drop him out. Right, grab that. Can we construct anything? Of course. Right, let's go quickly grab some more stone. Oh, will you fuck off? We just need some goddamn quiet for like 2 seconds. Right, okay. We don't have enough to make a bed, I don't think. No, I don't think so. But we... And neither do we have it... Well, we have enough to make a fucking... Do we have enough to make a bed? No, we need more fur. Yeah, I'm going to say that amount of damage. Jesus Christ. Right. Grab. Grab. That is a mountain's worth of shit right there. Right, we're going to need to go into the depths again and hope that we can find an animal that isn't going to be a predatory thing that I can quickly... Right, okay, let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Right, okay. First mission successful. We were able to get through. I will say I'm so grateful that I don't have to have the additional thing of having to worry about the... About being able to, like... Not having to worry about surviving in the wilderness area is extremely useful. Because if I had to deal with the predators, gathering the materials, and also worrying about surviving... Jesus Christ. I mean, this is where the game's difficulty does definitely arrive, and it arrives in style. But, good God, it's a bitch. Right, grab that, and then... Right, we'll pop you in there. Perfect. Just make some more stone, or grab some more stone. And then we can get us mortar and pestle up. That's like one of the most important things you can probably get in like the early tiers. These things are lifesavers. The next thing, which I'd say is next, which is just as important, is the skinning bench. Like if I had to provide a tier of like from most useful items to least useful items, I probably would rate the... Well, actually, no, let me rephrase that. If I had to rate a bench or a... I'm probably going to just leave this stuff a bit, so yeah, and I'll grab you. Okay, first of all, grab you for that. Then grab you for that. Then grab you for that. Put that in there. And then grab you in there. Cool. Right, so we've got tree sap being made. We've got crushed bone being made. We've got epoxy going to be made. So that's going to give us quite a big boost in terms of late game production. I'm going to start the process of grinding out some important stuff. Because, well, materials, because we're going to need to build the furnace, which I realize I don't have the talent for, which... Ah, I forgot about that. It's under habitation. Where is it? Oh, it's that. That's what I need. Right, I'll need to get some on that, but that's fine. We can get those relatively quickly. I think we need like 80, if I'm not mistaken, to like get the furnace going. Eventually you can get an MCX or MXC furnace, which is going to be majorly important for those difficult things. Yeah, next thing we're going to get is a skinning bench, which is going to be expensive as hell, but it's well worth it, trust me. Like, the advantages of this... Oh yes, I was going to say, in terms of tiering, I'd say, obviously... We're going to discount, like, essential things like the masonry bench, the fabricator bench, and all that jazz, because you need them in order to do anything else with them, so I'm not going to really count them. But if we're talking, like, things to have that makes life a lot simpler for you, then... I mean, to be fair, the mortar and pestle is kind of also one of those, you need this to progress in any direction anyway, so there's no reason to sort of talk about it in that respect. So, yeah, I'd say then it would be the skinning bench, the textiles bench if you don't have the advanced tech stuff. Though, to be fair, I might build this one just in case, just because I need the backpack. So let's quickly get this stuff sorted out. Get this going over to there. I tend to put the skinning bench by the door for two reasons. First of all, because if I have a window next to it, it allows me quick and easy access to the point where I might not even need to be in the building. And second of all, it's a really good location to remind me, hey, there's shit in here. You need to get this out. You need to get this sorted, which is, you know, always a benefit. Right, we're gonna have to put you probably here, and I'm only gonna put you here for like a small amount of time. But I just need a backpack. What do I need? Just 20 of that, 20 of that, 20 of that. That's good. How much fiber do I have? Not a lot of fiber, or at least not as much as I'd hoped. Right, I'm gonna put you and you together. And pop you in here so we have a bit of stuff. Well, and I'll take the sticks out for the time. Well, no, keep the sticks in there. Rejig everything, sort everything. Perfect. Okay, good. Right. We're going to have to be careful in terms of hunting things because we're encountering all the crockies. And there's not much fur with the crockies, are we? I might have to kill one of the buffaloes. If we do. Or at least hopefully we can. I'm hoping we can come up with something better. But more importantly right now, I need to gather materials for rope. Because rope is one of those high essentials that you don't realize you need until you've run out of it and you're in an area where there's been 3 fires, so their nearest fiber is over half a mile away. I will take a wolf. That's my favorite thing to farm. Wolves in comparison to crocodiles are piss. Not even joking. Hello, Mr. Supplies. No, you don't get to have... Yes, good. Okay. Once I get the materials to make the necessary weapons, I think I'll be fine. It'll just need to be a case of... We'll just have to be careful. And then, of course, there's the mission completion things, which in this planet... Oh, God. I think simple things like scanning or whatnot will be... Well, suffice it to say, it's going to be a bitch. Actually, can I pop it in? Yes. Wonderful. How much materials can I get out of you? Can I get enough for a bed? I don't think I will get a bed from you, but... Let me think. I mean, that's 30 leather, 6 fur. Oh, another reason why I find this extremely useful. It's a very good material preserver. Crocodile? Yeah, crocodile. So, like, if you have a bunch of materials, like if you want to have fur, leather, and shit on the back... Oh, fucker. You can ignore me. No one will kill you. We also need to be careful because I don't quite have enough materials yet. I think I might need to seriously look into a cabin now. I think the easiest cave for us to go to for the time being will be that one listed around here. So let's avoid getting killed and instead... Because I think we definitely need to start looking into making materials and not dying. And I think I'm going to need to start investing in like iron and stuff, because otherwise we're going to be struggling with a very low tier quality equipment. So we need iron to have a reasonable chance of survival. And if we can then get steel, then... Do I have a steel knife? I don't think I have a steel knife unlocked. Do I not? No, I did. I did get a steel knife. That's important. Right, we have to be careful when jumping into the water, especially at night, because I can't see if there is a crocky or not. Jump. Oh, that's a Komodo. No, we don't like Komodos. And a bear, of course, because... Oh, good God. There's no guarantee that there's a crocky in there. Yeah, crocodiles can swim really fucking fast. I'm actually trapped on this island. I'm actually kind of getting trapped on this island. I said this would be a chill stream, but I'm beginning to realize that this stream is going to be anything but chill. There's crocodiles literally everywhere. There's a fucking crocodile over there. There's no guarantee that I can get off this rock because there's a fucking bear over there just playing tic-tac-toe with a Komodo. I don't have the materials to survive. And more insultingly than ever, my character just isn't leveled enough. Oh boy, this has not gone well. Right, crocodile to my left. You can see by this. You can tell. I don't know if you can actually see in the quality of this stream, but you can tell by the white outline in the water. Just trying to think. There's absolutely no. I mean, apart from maybe trying to push maybe south. Maybe is that an underwater cavern? Yeah, it's an underwater cavern. Whereas that one's oh, that one actually connects to the next sector as well. That's kind of cool. And then there's... That one looks like it connects upwards. No, so maybe going to this one here might be a one. Left, maybe. So that one there. Yeah, that one. I will say, I am kind of cheesing using the Icarus intel map. I think, no, it's got to be the south one. Like, the one that goes through to the desert biome might be the only applicable one we can go for. And this is just because, like, it's got the distance between our location, like the distance between the distance between the shoreline here to here is quite small. So I'm going to have to put a marker on my base so I remember where it is. And we're running out of time. We need to get steel or something very soon, otherwise we're not going to be able to survive, and the base will be lost. Right, I'll take this with me. Grab you, pop you guys back into here. Make as much rope as I can. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we need rope and 20 leather. I think we have leather in there, don't we? Not enough, so I think we're probably going to have to chop up this wolf for both the meat and the material, which is fine by me. Right. Boom, boom. 22 is fine. And I'll keep whatever's left of this, take this material. If we can make something of that. Get the crushed bone. We're going to try and farm up as much crushed bone as possible, just so that way we have a chance. Then I'm going to grab a leather backpack so we can not die. To be fair, I could do with maybe increasing that. I mean, health regen and that might be a plan, but that's a lot of materials, and I don't think I'm going to have enough. I don't think I have enough leather to make that, especially since we're having 20 on that one. So no. Yeah, no. The leather backpack is good, but it's, yeah, that's all I got. And that does give me a massive boost in carry capacity, which is a big plus. Right. So is that one over there? It looks like we have to go upwards to get to it. I can't tell if there's any crockies in the water, but there probably is. Right. Wish me luck. Probably should have this off so that we minimize the chances of being spotted whilst in the water. Okay. Good news is we are out of the water. Yeah, we have to climb up as well. That's kind of concerning. There's a couple of bits of coal, which I'm using. I'm going to use the charcoal to start with, because we're not really going to need charcoal for anything else at the moment. So I'm guessing this is the entrance to the cavern. Yes, it is. Right. Oh, there's a key. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a key. Fuck's sake. Okay, so the first and most important thing we need to do is gather iron. Definitely need to gather iron. That's going to make things a little bit easier. Right, make our way out again. And grab us some copper. Oh, good lord, really? I'm going to see if I can gather some materials to make another bar or something. That's a moa bird, which is currently chilling up in the corner for some unknown reason. But I'll take that. Well. What do we need? 10. Right, perfect. Oh, okay, that's a really fucking... That's actually quite a cool image. I'll, A messenger from a warning of times ahead. You're fucked! I'm already aware of the situation, mate. Right, so we need to explore... Oh, this is a really cool cavern, actually. We need to get to... The thing is, we probably need to get to a point where we're able to, like, infiltrate... We need to get to a point where we have enough materials and equipment. Oh, wow, that's actually a good echo location. Right, so we need to get to a point where I have enough materials, well, iron, so that we can get steel. I think I'm going to just focus on getting to steel as fast as possible, or at least getting steel equipment. So a steel knife, a steel pickaxe, that sort of thing. Because then that way I can make equipment that will not only that will last longer, be more effective, but also be able to mine the higher quality materials. Because with pickaxes and the likes and all of that jazz, there's a sort of like a tier level system where having material, oh, sorry, yeah, there's like there's a tiering system. Oh fuck me, fucking Komodo. I mean, is it just one? Is it just one? Oh, there's a bear. I can take care of a bear, but I can't take care of a bear and a Komodo. I've taken on bears. I can deal with bears. Thing is, it's the fucking bear and the Komodo. They've heard me on the other side of the fucking island, and now they're wanting to play. I'm gonna call it Tom and Wanker. Jesus Christ. No, Bob and Dylan. Bob is the Komodo, Dylan's the bear. That's the only way I'm explaining and understanding how these fucking creatures are able to team up so effectively to counter. I admit they're bullying me at this point because, well, they're ganging up on a single prospector. They know she doesn't have much equipment on her and already is in a bit of a precarious spot given the fact that she doesn't have a lot of skill sets to her name. I'm guessing this just keeps going. Yeah, this does. Yeah, this goes to the next biome, which, to be fair, is not a bad place for us to branch out to if things would get better. But obviously, the downside is that... Right, where is the exit? This is quite a dark cave. And I have to be careful not to get spotted by Dylan and Bob. Come on, let me get out of the cavern so I don't suffer the pneumonia effects. I'm getting very close to Bob. Jesus Christ, Bob. I don't want to have to... I don't want to have to put myself... You know, Bob is there. Oh, and of course, Dylan's showing up. Oh, are you fucking serious? Come on. Don't do this to me. Yeah, fucking Dylan. In the fucking cavern. Okay, as long as I fight him in here, he should be fine. Shit. Don't do... No, no, go! Fucking janking me. Dylan's being a prick. This jankiness of fucking cheap ass attack. The pathfinding in this is getting really... Right, calm down, calm down, calm down. Right, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Right. Really? You're going with that bullshit? I'm gonna probably die. That could have cost me. And now I have pneumonia. That's just fucking perfect. Come on, that's it. Fall into the trap, fall into the trap. Jesus Christ. That was intense. Fuck you, Dylan. Right, I'm going to consume as much meat as I can. Okay. How much carry capacity do I have left? Well, now that we've got now that we've got pneumonia, it sucks that we have to accept this, but we're now in a position where we have no choice but to take this shit. So, rather than... Yeah. Question, can I... Yeah. I'm going to make a crossbow out of this, though. And the next thing I'm going to try and do is if I get enough tech points... No, we need the shit like that, but oh Jesus Christ. Oh, that was genuinely terrifying, I'm not gonna lie, because I was just like, I really don't want to have to deal with the after effects of this. Yeah, we need to gather up as much minerals as possible, like, or iron ore as possible, because there's no guarantee that by the time I get back from this mission, I can't guarantee that I'm going to survive. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, there's no guarantee that I can easily get back into this place afterwards, and we're running out of time as well. So it's like, the time for dealing with shit is getting ever less. Right, okay. Am I in... Jesus Christ, this is a cave. And that's a dead end, but there is material here. And that is what we're gonna get. And all I can say is thank the gods that we were able to... I'm grateful that I'm glad I thought to get some... to get a backpack. I was in two minds as to whether or not getting a backpack this early on may be a good idea, or would it be just a bad investment of resources. Why are you red? What are you? I think the first thing I'm going to need to craft is something... What is that? What is that? The deer. I'll take it. I will take that. Of course. I can kill him. It's not going to be easy, but I can kill him. See? Komodo, less difficult to deal with, but fuck me if it's not terrifying. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, quickly. Grab the deer. And get us outside before we suffer any more of the attrition. Right. What was that button? I pressed something and it gave me an auto run. Oh! Fair enough. Don't you be having a go at me, sir. Oh, is it a juvenile? Oh, they changed colour. Nice. Right, okay. Crafting. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to craft some of that, and I'm going to craft one of them. Okay. Whilst we're waiting for my pneumonia to dissipate, I'm going to do one of two things. First, well, we've already crafted the thing, so I'm not that desperate for it now. Definitely need one of those. Most definitely. I think the next thing I probably would need is... probably... food consumption shit, not so much. I don't want to go too hard into the other thing, but I'm thinking... Alright, adventure... weight capacity probably is a good shout. As well as... habitation. I think... most likely... yeah, we'll increase the weight capacity. Oh, you fucking serious. Come on, you prick. Right, skin this fucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we haven't got much time. Okay, next thing we need is... we'll take one of those. Bone. Actually, no. Oh, too late. Yeah, no, too late. Right, let's make our way down. And hopefully not die on the way there. Looks like we've... oh, okay. There's a little sector to the left which should be fine, but to be fair... oh, crocodile. I will take this. Seriously. Come on. Come on. Come on. We got off the fucking... okay, Jaguar. I'll take that. Seriously, I will take that. But run. He can't swim too fast, but he can run like a bitch. Right. Oh, of course. That's gonna fuck me over. That is fucking me over right now. Right, I need to be careful. Okay, first of all, meat goes in there. And I'll also grab you and you. Yeah, I need a ramp. We need ramp. Ramp is needed. At this point, I know it's gonna fuck me over not having a ramp. So I'm like, no, I need a ramp. Yes, there we go. So I can just get in, close the door, and pray to the Golden Throne. Right, okay. We need a bed. And I think you'll find... I think we finally have enough materials to get that. Right, you pop into there. You pop into here. And we're going to just try and get as much material as possible. Unfortunately, it's just a one stone furnace. Unlike my NXC, which will be fine. Take the crushed bone. And not immediately turn it into epoxy. I think I'm going to have to restrain myself for that one. But what we do need is a bed. A place to spawn when shit goes wrong. That's the most important thing. Give me some sticks, and a bed is made. Huzzay. And also it means that we can focus on making sure that we only go out in the day. Boom. There we go. That's my thing. Right, so the tech tree points. Now I can kind of finally breathe a little bit. Let's focus on a few things. So next I'm going to go with a steel axe. A steel hammer, maybe? Does mean I can repair shit a little faster, which... I feel like that's not really that important right now. Because we've got the wooden one. And while the wooden one is... yeah, definitely a platinum knife. We have the forge. Good. I don't really think we need any additional things over here. I mean, we do need to start looking into the cured leather, because that will be useful. But I think the immediate future is possibly like a... it's something. Like a herbalism bench or something. Let's see, a health enhanced tonic. I might actually need to seriously look into this, because this might prove to be useful for my character. We've got carbon paste, we've got flour. We need flour for a lot of these things. But we also need... Okay, we've got that, we've got that. I'll go steel bolt. Make a weapon. Okay, that's something. We've successfully... Yeah, we've got a big... I think we've got I think our first major win so far in this particular run is that. The fact that we've been able to take on a bear and survive... Okay, rain. That's better than nothing. We'll take whatever fur and leather we've got. I'll deconstruct the textiles bench because we don't need this bench. It sounds weird, but this particular bench, while it's useful for what we had... Right, quickly destroy. Yes. Good. No, the textiles bench is useful because obviously we can make... Oh, no, we need... Oh, fuck. I just realized something. If we were going to make a saddle, we need the first textile bench, but I'm not that desperate right now. The immediate surrounding effects is what we need right now. Right, question. What do we got? 20 on that one. That's fine. Yeah, if we get the coppers first... I don't think I've got the copper bolt, do I? No, I do. I do. That's useful. Because the thing is, I'll use the copper ingots we have for now to get copper bolts, because we've only got like one cavern down so far, which is fine. I'm more than fine for that. The real problem right now is we're going to need to somehow... Right, grab that. How many can I make? 4, of course. Well, I'll have to make them as they can. There's a fucking crocodile. First thing we need to do is... Take the charcoal, put that in there. Right, we'll take what epoxy we can get out of that. And yeah, we go. We'll need to make at least 20. Yeah, we need to make at least 20 to make the material. Well, no, not 20. It's 40, isn't it? Yeah, it's not cheap. And we're going to be burning through quite a lot of iron to begin with. So like, I'm going to want to be using whatever I can as sparingly as possible, but I don't want to bugger myself by getting steel materials without the ability to make the materials themselves. Right, so we've been going for like an hour and a bit already. Jesus. So we've got a carpentry bench, but that requires copper nails. To be fair, we probably need... Oh, you fucking serious? Okay. Asshole McDouchebag decides to show up. And I'm getting fucked. Okay, this game is beginning to take the royal piss. Right, little legs. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait. Now run. Hello, Mr. Tommy T. How you been? Hope you've been alright. Welcome to the stream. Are you fucking serious, game? This is bullying. You are effectively bullying me, game. Are you fucking serious? Right, fuck this. You're attacking my base. And they're just destroying my outpost, aren't they? Yeah, they're actually actively destroying my outpost now. That is a shit move, game. I'm half tempted to bail on this mission because I'm being fucked over so badly at this point. Literally, I barely escaped with my life from a fucking cavern attack, and then in addition to that, I'm getting my base destroyed by 2 randomly spawned crocodiles on the site. God fucking damn it. Well, yeah, no, I'm doing fine. I'm just wondering, actually, in terms of the preview. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I do, seriously. I've been around long enough, probably. God, that's the scary part. Out of curiosity, like, in terms of what you're seeing, Mr. Tommy, because I'm getting a preview that's, like, possibly... Yeah, I'm getting a preview of, like, more than 2 to 3 minutes behind. And... Okay, yeah, you know, I'm bailing. Fuck this mission. I've had about enough of this particular zone, and I think it has had enough of me. Yeah, this whole fucking zone is just... Yeah, I'm giving up. Fuck this place. I cannot survive in this zone. Return to station. I'm bailing. Fuck this place. I tried. I tried. This zone is just too hot for my character. She's just a bit too shit to survive. Rather than just keep getting killed, it's like there's no fucking hope for this place. Right. Jesus Christ, that was bad. I thought, at first I was thinking, okay, we can survive, we can do whatever, and then it's just crocodile after crocodile after crocodile after crocodile, and I'm like, are you actually being serious? So, that zone is a no-go. We have to go for something easier, otherwise my character just will not survive. I mean, yes, I went on the harder difficulty, that's fine, but oh my god. But no, yeah, just let me... I was going to say, because I'm getting a preview of like plus 2 to 3 minutes, possibly even 3 to 4 minutes, and I'm just looking at the stream going like, am I actually seeing what you're seeing, or are you seeing what I'm seeing, or are you hearing a different audio? I'm trying out a new streaming setup, and I'm thinking I might have to like lower the quality of the stream so that it's not causing as much of a delay depending on what game I'm playing. Which obviously is a downside because, you know, streaming at 720 pixels nowadays probably isn't as advantageous as streaming in higher definitions. But I don't think my rig just can handle this kind of streaming thing. It's, you need these kind of like super ultra mega rigs in order to do that. Okay, so like maybe what you're seeing is different from what I'm seeing is to be honest with you, I really don't like how this YouTube system works, or at least in a sense of live streaming. There's no clear definition as to what works and what doesn't. It's like, it's not delayed. That's very intriguing. Because it's like, so just for context, when I'm streaming, I've got a preview video to the top left of my screen, and it gives me a preview as to, obviously, how the stream is coming. So I'm, in a sense, watching my own stream whilst I'm recording it. And, you know, apart from it giving me very vague indications that my stream is, in a sense, excellent, or anything like that, I'm basing what I think is going right on the excellent connection. So I'm just staring at it going like, so is this what I'm seeing, you know, is what I'm seeing what everyone else is seeing? So, yeah, there's no real, it's just irritating. But anyway, Going back over to the Styx location, I think we do need to go to Styx, but I think I need to go to a less difficult zone because the amount of animals that are there in terms of crocs, much less so. The problem is now I don't have enough money for the gear unless I just go to Olympus and just admit that I can't but my character can't handle Styx, which is really fucking irritating. But it's not untrue, is it? Yeah, it's a limited amount of stuff. One's broken. I can't really afford to do it. All I got is the oxygen tank. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to probably go to Olympus, maybe. Time really it is. Previously off limits. Balance risk with reward. The first overcome the dentures. Yeah, I think I want to operate in Styx. This is like, the Styx is like a relatively new place to me. So like I want to work with it, but at the same time it's like, good God, my character fucking sucks in it. So I feel like I have to go to Olympus so I can survive. But if I just, actually no, I don't. I need to go to an area where there isn't crocodiles and Komodos. In the shit too. Right. I think we just need to go to the first drop zone, like the recommended drop zone. And then bail the fuck out of that zone because I know where it is and I know where it's terrible. 115 yield. Yeah, we're going to just have to roll with just the oxygen tank and the O2. And then we're just going to have to grab everything from the ground up. So if we go to here and then withdraw back towards this location, that might be an applicable zone. I was hoping to operate from here, but it's really fucking not. And the amount of heavy, aggressive hostiles, yeah, aggressive within the drop zone. Whereas if we go Olympus, oops, in the shit too, and then yeah, this zone is high, medium. Is it really? Yeah, everything's high there. There's Olympus's over there as well. The Riverlands aren't a bad location, but I've covered Olympus quite a lot. Well, okay, I've covered the green areas of Olympus quite a lot. There is the Arctic areas as well that we have to deal with, as well as the desert zones, which obviously quite bad. So I'm just thinking, no, we're operating in Styx, but we're gonna have to like immediately upon arrival find a location to. Like, immediately on arrival, get to here, and then withdraw towards the midsection, and hope that we don't have to deal with as many crocodiles. Or at least, hope that the area that we're in won't have that much hostile creatures. Or at least. Just a small sector. And then we'll pull back towards here-ish, maybe. Possibly, but I don't have any knives in equipment. Oh, you know what? Bollocks. I don't want to have to stress. In the shit too. Arrive on Olympus and go to the conifer location. It sucks, but that's what we got to do. At least the sector won't be as terrifying now. Just means that we have to be careful. It just means that we can't go too nuts. Okay. But no, hope you're doing all right, Tommy T. Hope all is going well with you at this time. I've not actually seen you for quite some time, so I'm assuming all is well. Now, hoping all is well. Right. Okay. We're on planet side. We're by this lake area, which, to be fair, where we're located is kind of in the middle of nowhere when it comes to caverns. We could operate from this location a little bit... Oh, I probably should. We could operate from this location, as there is a number of exotic exhibits. A number of exotic potentials alongside a lot of normal caverns. So while admittedly we're going to be a little bit slow on the uptick because we only have our character now, we don't have any equipment. We do have the luxury of it starting in a zone where there's a lot of caverns and materials, which then we can immediately take advantage of. So I think I might just have to roll with that. So at least we can start up a little bit faster. Well, yeah, we can get to the point we were at a little bit faster without having to deal with the wildlife as much. Now, I'm not saying that we're in the clear by any stretch of the imagination, but at the same time, unlike, for example, our first location where we were surrounded by hostile wildlife completely, we actually have the benefit of not being ganked on the moment we arrive on site. Right, stone axe, first of all. And hopefully we can turn our character from being a bit shit to being actually kind of good, and then we can start completing mission templates. Because that's the important thing. Right, is that enough to... Yeah, get the stone pickaxe, perfect. And of course, we're going to need to come up with a new knife. I mean, I could have taken down the... I could have taken the other knife that still had a bit of health left on it. But at this point, it's like, no, there's no point. We're going to need to go into mission and try and grab as much as we can. Right, we've got a little bit of a trek ahead of us. But luckily for us, I'm just going to probably set up around this little location here-ish. So it's a small trek, but yeah, that should be bearable. And I'll just craft some things, including some berries, if we can find some more berries. Grab a stone knife. We'll progress immediately to the bone knife. To be honest with you, go for the plastic knife all the way to the stone knife. Oh, hello. Hey, wabbit. I will take you. Right, there you go. Oh. And I will take you. Absolute shit amount of stuff, but I will take it. Right, and immediately hate this thing. Actually, can I make a bone knife out of this already? No, not quite. Okay, which way is it? To the southwest, yeah. So, have some of that. And just be careful. Knives are going to be shit and it won't work very well, but if we can survive... See if I can get a couple of kills. Perfect. This'll do wonderful. Right. Do I have stone with me? Yes, I do. Fix her up. Okay, so the weather-wise doesn't seem to change too much, which is good. Gives me kind of an expectation, though I do kind of wish it would be randomized. Yeah. It is disappointing that I had to bail off that mission, but it was like... The fact that there was, like, almost immediately after having my knife, having gone through all of that stress... just to set up a base, and then for 2 crocodiles to spawn right fucking next to my base. That just feels like the game's shitting on me a bit too much. And I'm like, you know what? No. That's the kind of shit thing that puts me off trying to complete a mission, because that's the mission basically saying, I'm not really thinking logically about where I'm spawning things, I just want you to fail. So I'm like, right, you're obviously telling me that my character is too low level to be able to survive in any other environment except Olympus. So, Olympus we're going. Bam, 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 bam. I mean, to be fair, Olympus isn't exactly a joke either. We still have things like bears. We still have to deal with the worms. We still have to deal with polar bears. And if we're going into the desert biome, which admittedly we can do around here-ish, I believe we can push further into this sector as well. Or if we want to make a small base here and then make the main base around here, or if we want to do whatever, or if we make a base 1 and a base 2, or whichever kind of thing we roll with, then we at least have the ability. And we're going into a desert biome, which is pretty rough anyway to begin with. So, and again, I haven't been in the bottom left desert before, so this could be an opportunity to explore that. As said, I've explored most of Olympus, Olympus being the most dedicated map for that. So, do I want to kill a wolf? You know what? I feel like bullying a creature. Game's bullied me, I bully it back. That's fine by me. I will take all of you on. Wolves? No. Can I craft a bone knife yet? Not yet. Oh, I need wood. That's why. Alright, let's grab a tree and make a bone knife. I hit something with that. No? Okay. It's just, okay, so the reason why is that one's 150 yield from skinning. This one's only 100 yield from skinning. So a 50% increase in my yielding ability, my yielding abilities whatsoever means, beneficial shit for us. More material, more gear. Happy days all round. Only real downside is it requires bone to be maintained. Right. We're almost at the location though, so, and we've already got a head start with the equipment, so once I get the materials up, this should, in theory, be quite good. Right, anyway, let's, oh god. Right, so this particular sector is going to be our location now for a little bit, so going to just set it in a relatively decent spot. Around here is probably going to be where I want to set it up. Can I make a sickle? Yes, I can. I do. Right. We'll need to cut down a couple of trees, mind you. Yeah, this place isn't going to be covered for long. We're going to be removing the trees. Nice. We will scorch this place clean. Okay, grab you, grab you, grab you. Okay, so now that we've got ourselves slightly more wood and we've got a buttload of fur, which to be fair we should probably use. We should probably put to use making a bit of a suit, shouldn't we? Yeah, just a smidge. It's a chamois. It's fine. I don't know why they don't just call it goat. Maybe it's a particular breed of goat, perhaps. Maybe. Possibly. Right, okay. Methinks need to organize this a bit better, and we need to get more wood. I'm going to go for a very small hut to begin with, but I think what I might do in the near future is then build... I think I might try a new building technique, to be fair. Because the thing is, I make relatively large buildings, or at least compact but large enough buildings with the scope to try and enhance, or with the intention of I need to build this design A so that when I get to making higher grade components B, I'm not at a disadvantage, or I'm not having to... Oh, fuck you. There we go. I'll take you as well. Right, let me think. I'd say 8. Again, I'm only going to make a small, like, little box-based thing. And then I can go a little bit more into harder detail for that. I mean, again, the intention of this particular design flow is that I'm going to be able to make... Right, let me just think. Yeah, here's the spot for it. So I'm going to plop you down here, then you... One, two... That's like a 3. That's like a 3 stack, isn't it? Yeah, so we want to get rid of that and nudge you a bit close. Actually, that's a 1. That's probably a 2. If we make a floorboard piece. If I make 2 floorboard pieces and just check. I mean, the intention is we're going to make a square. So, like, literally, block a bomb up. Right, so boom, boom, boom. Oh. That's blocking, because that's literally in the spot I want it to be. So, that needs to go bye-bye. Right. And then 2, 1, 2. Yeah, 4. Okay, so that means there's actually this in the wrong location, but that's fine. So, very small location, very tiny base, but the important thing is that we can... quickly get rid of that, get the stuff back, nom that. How much stone do we need? A fair amount. 12, okay. And we probably should get more stone. This is going to cost me a majority of this pickaxe's life, but at the same time I need the stone. We're losing a lot of stone. We're losing a lot of this rock just from the stone I'm not getting. I'm like, god damn. I mean, I know I could make the campfire that, like, does what we need it to do, but considering the fire pit has, like, double the spaces for it, if not triple. Like, what? The fire... this particular thing has, like, what? 5, 6, 7 slots. Whereas the fire pit, sure, you need to... it eats up a lot of stone. But at least it allows you to have a giant amount of food ready to go. It allows you to cook a lot of materials, and it is quite... it's relatively quick. It's like my go-to, to be honest with you. Eventually you can get things such as, like, the actual fire... that you get in a house, like a chimney and everything. But that requires a lot of resources, and not all of it is as viable as people think it is. Right, so 2, 4, 6. This is a relatively small hut, but this will do me just fine for the time being. Eventually I'm going to expand and do other jazz, but I'm just thinking... start small, get the basics, and then we can go into more detail with other shit. Whereas at the moment, we're just constantly spending a lot of time building, not enough time actually doing, so... Right, 1, 2, 3, oh, 3. Oh, I need a bit more, so 1, 2, just 2. Alright. 1, 2. There you go. And then I just need 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I just need 4 pieces on the ground. Fucking course. Right, this one could be risky, but I think I can take a... I can take a chance. Right, and then afterwards we just need a shitload of stone. Right. Okay, so let's see what we can do. We go over to... Okay, just rain. It's fine. Okay, so if we gather up as much materials as possible, we should be able to... 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, we kind of need the... Yeah. Oh no, I've already built it. It's already built. It's already built. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. And a door to say bye-bye to the bad guys. First of all, we need to put that into there so we can get more materials. And then we need stone to go into the construction of a crafting bench. Kind of obvious reasons. Right, hop into there. Get a door. Close the door. Grab the crafting bench. Grab more materials, because we're going to need them. And get the fire whacker as well, because I just... You should have a fire whacker. It's just... It's what is expected of you at this point. Just have a fire whacker. Don't mess around. Don't think that you're clever. Just get a fire whacker, admit you need one, and move on. It's just how it is. Right. I'm going to quickly grab... that there. Grab you there. What do I got? Oh, I got that on me. I'm like, why do I have the ability to craft? I don't have any material on me. And I'm like, oh, that's why. Okay. So what we need is silica to be able to get the mortar and pestle, but that's fine. We can get that. We need to then go... Well, the next thing we're going to need to do is get, apart from getting silica, is a skinning bench. Right, that's 33 silica ore. Not bad, but not great. Right, mortar and pestle built. So then, boom. Right. Grab what we can off you. Grab what we can from you. Right. Let's see. Craft. How much more? 2. Okay. Fair enough. Was hoping we could get more, but it's fine. Grab some of that. I sense some fires being started. Some trees coming down, which is wonderful, and it's going to hit my house, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. I appreciate the free thing, but this is also going to save my axe some work as well, so I'm not mindful. Right. Oh no, we don't have the talent, do we? We're not going to get 2 talents either, are we? Because, yeah, no. I'm not too mindful of the extra furnacing speed. I will get that eventually, don't get me wrong. I would say, so the talent that I'm talking about in particular is a talent that allows you to increase the smelting speed up to 15%. Now, in the early stages, 15% doesn't seem like much, but when you realize that each particular stage increases the smelting speed by a certain amount, getting to the point where you're, like, for example, on the concrete furnace or the electric furnace, oh boy. That shit is nice. Right, nom, nom. It just means that you have the full ability to, like, go absolute ham when crafting and, or when making stuff. Whereas before wasn't so much the case. Right, so we're just going to keep... Depending on how well we do this, I might try and eke out enough of a... Like, I might just try and farm as much as I can of this material, just so I can... right. Fix. Yeah, I might try and eke out as much as I can in terms of experience gain, so I can potentially... 1, 2... Right, that's that done. Oh, clickety click. That's a much needed click. At least that's the plan. Kind of wish you could get a much better detailed view as to what you're doing rather than... See if I can get this music thing off all the way down. There you go. Okay. Okay, so there's not that much of a delay. Or at least from this angle. Right, okay, that's fine. Close all. Perfect. Right. Otherwise, hopefully should be fine. Gathered up a bunch of materials. I have a lot of wood, which is good. We're going to need as much as we can. Let me see. Grab those 2. Okay, so apparently to the south, like the immediate south, there should be some kind of exotics thing. Well, I say exotics thing. Supposedly, there's an exotics deposit somewhere around here, which I'm guessing no is the answer to that question, at least in this one. So that one's a bust. So I can mark this and say, Guess not. Well, I'll know that that one's a dead one. So, sorry, I'm using the website Icarus Intel. The reason for this is because unlike other sections, unlike the other map system, it doesn't show it doesn't really show exotics locations, or at least let me just triple check that. Interactive map, the map genie and whatnot, right? So yeah, because all it shows is where caves are, which is good, very good, but at the same time it doesn't show you where exotics are, and it's like I kind of need that. Just a bit. So, you know, rather than... Yeah, so Icarus Intel, while it lacks the finesse of making the... Yeah, where's the cabin, isn't it? Yeah, that way, yeah. So while it lacks the ability to finesse and to tinker and to do whatever, it does, on the other hand, allow me to... Is that a bear? No, horse. Thank the fucking Emperor. Yeah, it does allow me the ability to at least know rough locations for things. Oh, there's a wolf. Hello. Right, I'm going to take this back to base. Right, so... Hey, wolf. Follow me. Hello. Follow me. Hello. And dump. Turn around. Right. We need to craft a skinning bench. I need more wood. Stone. I need to say. Right, I think I have enough to make... Yes, I do. Right, grab you. Dump. You. Dump. Shazam. Right. Once again, I place this by the entrance because reasons. Dump. And dump. Right, okay. So, for the time being, not essential, but important. Well, not essential, but you know, it's quite a big win on that one because that's 2 bodies which we can then immediately put to good use, making better equipment. I think I need to get this to steel soon, very soon. I think because I don't think I should be operating with a bone knife for that long. Right. Okay, that one's a blocked entrance, which is not the end of the... Oh, both of them are blocked. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with the smaller one then. Because, obviously... that gives us a better thing. So the first thing I think we're definitely going to need to do is we're going to need to try and milk as much as we can in terms... That's only 100. Yeah, fuck me. I mean, it's not a huge improve in comparison to... sorry, it's not a huge downgrade in comparison to the previous binding axe, but... sorry, pickaxe, but still. Sucks that we have to accept such things, but the only small benefit is that we're right next to... Fuck it. That horse is going to annoy me, and I know you're going to attack. Fucking horse. Anyway. There we go. Na 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 na. Right. Perfect. That's a very, very straight, almost machine level straight. Right, so grab that. We'll keep the leather. Eat you, eat you, eat you. Resort. What's the time? 17:28. We probably need to get a spawn point, because I just realized I don't have a spawn zone. Or do we have a spawn zone? Hi, how you doing? Fuck you. It's an alien horse before anyone complains. It is literally a xeno that is mutated from a horse. And to be fair, after learning about a few things about horses in videos of late, I'm not so sympathetic to the horses the mindset anymore. Horses are kind of cruel. Right. Do we have a bed? No, we don't, do we? No, we don't, because that would be good, wouldn't it? Right, so I think at this point we're just going to have to accept the materials we're going to need to use immediately. Open that up so I don't lose my weapons, and should do, and then you make a bed so we don't have to worry about stuff like stuff. Pop you right there. Check this out. Sleep. Perfect. Up we get. And then you go into that little pot. Turn you into crushed bone. Then you boys will head over yonder. And then you will... Just trying to find the seed things. Just gonna grab some of this. I mean, I'm grabbing sticks, which I'm really happy about because I can turn that into. I can take the material and turn that into something very useful, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want this. I want my fiber. I want the the seed, the seeds, so I can make more bars of the flapjacks. I'm gonna go with flapjacks. I think that's what they are. I find that news. Please, actually. Well, no, I'll wait until I get a sickle. Then I can harvest that shit. There we go. Right, okay. So all I need now is just a bunch of berries, and I think we should be good. Which, here we got some. And is that it? That is it. Okay. Just dump that and grab some of that. Oh, son of a bitch. Is there any more? Can I just... A little bit more. This is kind of fucking me over. I just wanted to make another sodding bar of something so I don't have to worry about making more, but... Going to the one area of the fucking zone which doesn't have it. And I can't just toss away the resources because... kind of need them for something. So I'm just going to go grab some more stuff on the way back. Use the sticks and whatever as part of the materials. Alright, how much sticks do we have? Quite a bit, and that should be a good start for the tree sap. I mean, to be fair, we probably need to get, like, a sickle, like a proper sickle, which part of me kind of wants to wait until I have a steel sickle or maybe a platinum sickle, but that is quite a bit down the line. But then we can go on an absolute fucking binge gathering materials and supplies, and I think I might not need all of them at once, but I'll need some of them. Right, first of all, I'll put all we have at the moment into here, because this is all going to be the stuff we're going to use for the shit. And then, okay, so we'll take out all of the sticks, because there's a lot of sticks here. I'll also use maybe 200's worth of wood, just for the sake of the sticks. And then we'll put all of the fiber into this little pot here. Oh, no. Okay, first of all, right, 200 worth of wood there, plus then tree sap into here. Really? Unless we're going to be full, which is a possibility. 83. That's going to be a lot. I'd say 65. 65 is going to be more than enough for what we need. Grab that. Grab some of these. Okay, that's something at least. So, grab that, grab that. I've made those 3. Perfect, okay. Then that just goes into the pot, and then we can turn that into something useful. Perfect. That's going to be constantly crafting. Good! Right, that's good to start with. And then that way we can make our way towards the actual location. I had that. Why did I use the bones? I grabbed everything, and yet I didn't use the bone sickle. Because I didn't... There we go. Right. If we can get some... I think I might want to progress straight up to steel. That'll be a good starting point. You know, get a steel pickaxe, steel axe to start with, steel knife, all the shebangs. Boom. Right, and then holy mother of God! Is that a fucking? Oh my God! Aluminium deep drilling area in the first fucking zone. Right. Wait until he shoots his load. Right, and then move. 1, 2, he's gone. Really? Right. Right, now run and ignore. We can mine so long as... Like, so long as he shoots into the ground, there's nothing the fucker can do. Right, let's make our way outside. No cavern. Right, I'd say get iron the first thing. Most importantly, iron first. We don't get enough iron, we're not going to be able to get out and get the materials we need. We're going to need a shitload of iron. Alright, so... That's fine. You be on the other side of that cavern. That's it. You can't hurt me, and well, I can't hurt you. I'm more than happy to have this state of affairs. I think if we get like 200 iron... That was close. Right. Pop, you think? Right, now let's see. Can I attack you and not lose my knife? Oh, the last hit. Nice. Right, okay. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Well, no, we're not. We've still got... Well, we've got plenty of carry weight. Jesus. My apologies for you, dear viewers. I thought we would run out of space, but nope, turns out we didn't. We have more than space. And now that we've taken care of the remaining worm, this sector should be clear for X amount of time. And we got a talent. Fuck yeah. Right, methinks mining should be a thing more. Increase my mining... Yes, no, increase the mining radius. One thing I've grown to appreciate, mining radius, especially when you're on sections which might result in materials and ability. Definitely needs to increase your mining radius, because if you're mining a ore which is half buried into the ground, it actually proves to be useful. It actually turns out. God, I just realized I have so much carrying capacity. Huzzay. Right, 320. That should be more than enough for me to get to the next phase, but I kind of feel a little bit more greedy. We need as much material as possible. I'll get the copper in the next run. But we need steel. And I think this will be perfect for that. Yeah, we've got 2 copper nodes there, plus some of that other stuff. We're using... Actually... Good point. We're using... We're going to use the coal for this one. You can use charcoal, but... Charcoal... First of all, you need to make sure that you're burning enough materials fast enough to be able to get through to that. And if you're not, you're gonna struggle already. Right, so there's multiple fucking nodes of copper, which I will... Oh, shit. Not enough bloody stone. Right, I'll see if there's like a stone I can quickly grab, because I'm like almost done with this sector. There's titanium here as well, which is nice. I'm gonna have to earn a shitload of money if I'm gonna be able to... If I find that the build is not that great or whatever. But then again, if I feel that the only thing that I can do is get a gun, then I'm just gonna rely on my one character. Or at least what I'll do is I'll make my second character, like the stream character, the character of my first. That's gonna be a lot of fucking points being spent. Right, that's as good as it's going to get. So nearly 400 iron, which I do appreciate. That's really fucking good, I'm not going to lie. That's a big fucking win for us right there. And we have copper heavy mine deposit, nice. Wait, I just realized something. We're not going to get exotics in a open world thing, are we? I'll need to look into my... I'll need to have a look into things. Right, okay. Big fucking win there. Seriously. Big fucking win. So let's have a look-see in tech tree. What do we need next? What's the next essential thing? We probably need to be at tier 2 for this one next. Well, iron probably for that one. I mean, shit that I think we need right now to, like, survive. Put me to bed, definitely. That seems more ancillary than beneficiary. We've got the iron sickle, we've got the iron axe, we've got that shit going. Cold steel bolt, portable beacon, smoke grenade, wayfarer. Platinum spear, platinum axe, platinum hammer. You know, all the essentials are there already. I mean, thermos, definitely. Platinum bolt. It's going to be a fucking heavy amount of... That's a rather expensive thing to get, but if we're swimming in platinum, then that does kind of help a lot. And also, if we're going to be rolling in, like, high-quality equipment, then yeah, makes sense. Right, we need to go farm some furnace. Well, we've been doing this for over 2 hours now, 2 minutes. So admittedly, the first half of the stream, not the most successful. But we're now at a point where we're getting back to the same... I think we're actually caught up to the same level of progress that we did the first half of the stream. What I might do is take a few minutes to go grab myself something to eat. Get myself a cup of coffee and sort of strategize what we're going to do. I'm probably going to keep going until... Maybe another couple of hours. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think I'll be on this stream for, you know, as I said, this stream's not going to be on like for indefinite levels of time. But it'll be on for as long as it needs to, and I think we're making good progress. I think we're making a lot more progress, and it's a lot more beneficial. Right, what are we missing? Sticks and leather, because of course we need sticks and fucking leather. Right, make epoxy. Right, I'm going to have to go find some fucking sticks and leather. Well, I've got the leather, I just need the sticks. Motherfuckers. Stone needed. Right, so... Okay. That's the delayed. I've got a major delay on this thing. I have no idea why. Right, okay, let me just quickly get the stone furnace. Pop it by his side. Come on. Come on. There we go. And pop you... Oi! Why did you stop? Right, pop you in there. All the metals. And pop them... Right, that 3 will go in there. Grab the coal. 32 steel, that's going to be more than fine. Yeah, grab all that. That'll hopefully give us enough for both the steel, metal required for the anvil, and then hopefully enough for the other stuff as well. Oh, yes, important. Right, so whilst they're brewing, I'm going to take this opportunity to... Right, how long have you got? 2 minutes. How long have you got? Quite a bit of time. So what I'll do is I'll take this opportunity to kind of take a few moments to go grab myself a drink, or a hot drink, and a much needed bathroom break. But I shall return in a few minutes. And better still, I even have this now. Boink! So I shall return in like a few minutes. So BRB for a bit. Oh god, I need a coffee. Right. Here we go. So, yes, we return, and I bring food, I bring coffee, but more importantly, I bring a rough plan as to what we're going to be doing. So, I'm believing that the... my headset back on. Unfortunately, my headset's got an issue with its hearing things, which I'm... hearing things. Earmuffs, there we go. There we go. Right, so hopefully that's more than been able to resolve that issue. Boink. Of course, a storm. Well, to be fair, we are entering the shit zone, so that's fine. Now, unfortunately, my headset is having issues where I'm actually starting to hear things. Right, question, how are we diddling? That's full, that's perfect. 32... So we got enough for the anvil, which is important. That's something. And there's been plenty of fuel, which if I pop over to this, that's going to be nice little... And then I pop you down, get you going. Right, so if I want to make steel, which I do, it's just normal wood, which is perfect, because that's what I need. Wood. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Pop you over there as well. Bomb. Bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb. Perfect. Because I'm just thinking. I don't think we're going to get exotics in this zone. I don't think you get exotics from open type missions. Let me just quickly type in. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, the exotics, finger quote, that we want to get only come from geysers, which there is a geyser to the left in the sector I-14 and other sectors nearby, but exotic deposits, which we need to get extractors for, not so much, which is fine. Does make it a bit more... There's definitely a tier 4 thing. Because, where is it? There it is. Oh, no. Where is it? Is it a tier 3 or is it tier 2? I think it's tier 3. It's basically a vapor device, which... must be a tier 3 thing. Hunting rifle, electric furnace, foundry, thumper, determinant, fertilizer, like composite paste. I mean, there's that thing. But there is something in the region that we can use to extract. Sonic relay beacon, repair bench, glass jar. I could have sworn there was a thing that you could use that required electricity. I'm really curious as to why I can't see this. Oh, there it is. So... So, long story cut short, we're not seeing that thing for a while. Right, we need epoxy, which we have. Grab some of the wood. We have enough... Why can't I get a steel? Oh, I need iron nail. Right, okay. Right, there we go. So, we're going to have enough iron to then make a bench. That's a lot of material. But we need the iron, and we need the steel. So once we built all this material up, we should be fine. Should. Oh, whack my head. Right, so we grab all of these. Destroy you. Destroy you. Destroy you. Steel axe. Steel pickaxe. And steel knife, which will be at least something. Right. Oh, so much better. Finally have some normal tools. Much needed. Much, much needed. Right. So... I think we actually dodged a lot of the trees, despite the trees being in a bit of a weird location, which I find hilarious. Let me have a look, see. Right, so the enzyme locations is what we're going to be aiming... Well, at this point, I think my most important thing is we just need to level my character up, get her to the point where she can do, like, where she can make materials, bases, and whatnot. And then gather up as much as we can. Oh, sorry, level up her character as much as we can, get her equipment sorted, get things fixed up and ready to go. And then, hopefully... How are we diddling with equipment-wise? Not too bad, not too bad. And then that way, we should be able to start finally making some progress towards completing contracts on the surface. Or at least that's the plan. So I think the objectives for the rest of the stream is just going to be a case of gather up materials. Oh, that's really trippy. There we go. So yeah, I think the main plan for the rest of the stream is just going to be a case of... Perfect. Yeah. Right, okay. Oh, fucking hell, there's an iron stack in there. Right, we're going to need 40 ingots. Which... yeah, we don't have enough for that, but that's fine. That's kind of what I needed anyway. Alright. Now we've got the connect device. What we got? Well, that might be simple. Medium. Prospector in need. We'll go for this one just because I can grab that. Copper ore. Okay, that's actually quite a simple mission. That's a quick cheese. Right. Hey, wolf. Werewolf. We just need 30 copper ore. Okay. So, go on a mining spree. Grab as much as we can for a copper. And then, sacrifice 30 of it to, the mission gods. But we then get some... we get some much needed material. Sounds a plan. And that'll give us a much needed boost. Because we can either request to have certain resources given to us, as well as a buttload of experience. So, you know, it's like kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Oh, I forgot I didn't. Shit. Okay. I forgot I had all the wood on me. Right. I am going to toss some wood away, because I don't think we need... that 10, 12... yeah. It's wood. There are plenty of trees. I can get more wood. And then I just need to make sure that I don't, you know, forget to take the shit back. Mission complete. What have we got? Steel heater shield, anti-poison tonic, or additional storage. Might make the storage options, to be honest with you. That is actually not a bad reward. Not bad. Nice little start to the day. Right. Pop these in. And I'll pop these in here. And I'll put all the wood into here because I'm a muppet and didn't think to do it that way when I should have done. Right. How much iron did I get off that? Decent amount. Right, I'm going to go on... I'm going to grab some leather here. Okay. I'm going to see, in terms of tech tree... Right, crossbow, yep. And what happens when we get level 3? Platinum crossbow. Well, we're running with... Yeah, a platinum crossbow is going to be... Yeah, I'm going to go with a platinum crossbow, actually. Because I'd like to see what happens when we reach that. So for a long time, we're not going to have materials to defend ourselves with. Or at least not going to have very good materials to defend ourselves with. Alright. We're going to need to find some... Oh, pronghorn, nice. Nice start of the day. Right, get this started. Get some sleep, wake up. Alright, what missions can we get now? Watchtower. Probably Watchtower is the one I'm going to go for. Farming just seems a bit... I'm not a farmer. Like, I'm not a farmer. So, building that tower seems a little bit better than... just means we're going to have to spend some time running around like a headless chicken. Oh. Oh, there it is. Right, make our way back to our small little hut. And, so how much can you get for a pronghorn? That's actually quite a lot. That's pretty good. That's a pronghorn is a really good source of materials right there. I'm gonna say, good sandwich today, but no, that's actually really good. Like, really, really good. And I've done it again. Plonked the damn thing down. Didn't fucking shut the thing. Right. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Fuck you. Right, gonna grab some copper. Because we're gonna need to set up... we're going to need the copper to make things, so I think grabbing some copper may not be a bad shout. Also, we're making platinum. I wish you could poison your own bloody self. Perfect. If we could get some more... Son of a bitch. Come on. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Right, so we get some additional iron and additional copper. And that should be able to put us into a good position to make much more, like hopefully get to the machining bench and a little bit beyond. And if we can just get that from this first cave, that's a real boost. Yeah, I think, depending on how much time we've been on, I'll probably just, I mean, I said, there's like a set goal. There is no set goal for what we need to accomplish in the stream. However, considering the first mission didn't go so successfully and I had to bail on that, I want to try and make as much progress as I can within a short period of time. So that when the next stream comes along, we can, you know, try some other stuff or try to... There you go. We can then at least try to get other stuff sort of done, or you know, we can get the object. We can, you know, the next sort of stream, we can get a bit more creative in terms of how I can, you know, maneuver. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't eat whilst I'm having this because that's the thing we need to focus on. Right. Third wolf. In you go. Bump and bump and bump and bump and bump. Perfect. Okay. So already we got the good shit. And eat that, eat that. And then what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Almost at level 27, which is good. Means we can do something pretty cool with that. Ooh, titanium crossbow. Bloody hell. That's so much cheaper than a rifle. So much cheaper. Seriously, like, when you look at the firearm, right, that's costing me 40 fucking titanium, plus refined wood, plus steel screw, epoxy in that. You look at that. The only thing that's increased is the only thing that have changed, sorry, is the cured leather, the steel screw, refined wood, 12, 16 steel screw. So half reducing the screw. I think it's the same wood. Yeah, same wood. Epoxy. Okay, so slightly more epoxy. Half the steel screw. Same leather. Same refined wood. And 3 more leather. But 30 fucking titanium cheaper. Just... oh. Like, bearing in mind, that's the most advanced semi-automatic rifle. It's not. It's a lever action rifle. It's not a semi-automatic. It's a lever action rifle. Like, this... the guns need to be... there needs to be a sort of a jimmy-uppy in terms of, like, late-game weaponry. I mean, I want... like, I've got a pump-action shotgun. Great. That's good. That's really effective, sure. You've got... you know, so the pump-action shotgun in a good place. Don't need to do anything with that. The... what's that? Alright, what are we missing? 40 and 10 epoxy. Right, well, I'll grab whatever crushed bones I can get. Well, that makes it immune into that, which is dope. So I just need shitloads more iron, which... so now I just need iron, nails, which we do. So we have a machining bench. Nice. And now we're beginning to run out of room. Perfect. Right, so what we need is concrete. Or at least the beginnings of concrete. But then we also need a carpentry bench. Like, being a crossbow user, so much cheaper than a firearm. Like, sure, certain things like ammunition crafting, but we have the same talents, and there's no unique elements to a firearm that the crossbows don't have. So this will be a good, this will be an intriguing experiment to see what possible things could occur to ensure, like, let me have a look. See, carpentry bench. Just need wood. Right, we are gonna run out of room fairly quickly. This is a very cramped. This is a very, very cramped mission area. Or sorry, base building area. But still, it is, in my opinion, worth it considering. All right, so I'm gonna plonk this down here. We still make it through? Yes, we can. Just about. It's a squeeze, but we can make it through. Right. We need someone to put some wood. So I need 1 stack of 100. That goes into there. That's fine. So we need a cement mixer, which requires iron ingots, which we're getting. Not as much as we'd like, but we're getting. And then I just need fuck tons of... Oh, we need rope and iron. Well, we got rope. I got rope. Yeah, I got rope. Actually, we need more rope. Right, rope time. Make me more rope. Right. So, grab more rope. Let's have a look, see. So we have more than enough rope. We need stone, but I'm getting wood. So really, it's the iron ingots that are the big problem. Perfect. Right. Okay. We got a tiny bit more of that left, so just need 20 and whatever's left of these nails. I need 2 more iron nails. Fucking hell. Never enough, is it? Right. I mean, we're cheesing this as best as we can. Right, that's going to be enough stone. And now all we need to then all we'll need to do is just get a fuck ton of silica and a fuck ton of stone, and then we should be good, at least in theory. How much do we need for an advanced textiles? If we have the ability to even get that. Right, we need epoxy, and we need rope, and we need more iron. So, yeah, we're going to prioritize the cement mixer to a degree, because I feel like that's kind of more important. But we got the tree sap and everything. We do also have tree sap and sulfur. So if we were to do that, 46, it's a lot, but that would put us in a good position for everything else for the time being. Yeah, we'll go with that. And that also allows us to craft shit more. So, okay, we have 20 on that. So all we need now is refined wood, which we should have 100 stack for immediately, which now gives us the cement mixer. Perfect. And then all I need to do now is go on a massive binge. Right, so stop. Grab those two. Pick this up and plop this in another location. Pop you in there. Pop you in there. Pop you in there. Close the door. Grab you. Sit you down there. Yeah, that seems fine. just nonchalantly go through that. So 2 talent points. Fantastic. Right. I think the next thing we should do is probably get the Stoking the Flames, or at least look into that. But then increase durability. That's a lot. Like, increased durability and improved... yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. Crafted pickaxes. This one won't have that benefit, admittedly, but then we can... Obviously, when we get the other one, that's pretty good. And then we go to the solo point. Solo. Carry weight is not the maximum thing I'm going for here, but... let's see. Perceived threat while stealth. While reducing. Physical resistance. Base movement speed would be nice. I think that might be beneficial. But I think damage with bows and shit might be better as well. So we have 3 talent as well. So I think the next thing we should probably start looking into more is... This is where it gets really complicated, because it's like you... right, I think... Right, I definitely think we need to look into different equipment. I think deep drill miner... Yeah, and then the extractor. I think that'll probably be the next 3 things. Because then at least then we've got the materials we need. It's just then... Perfect. Right, so that's that one. So all we need to do now is just put a shitload of stone, which we've got the first element of stone into. And I just need tree sap, which we've got in spades on here. That's perfect. So that's going to go into there. We've got the epoxy, which I'll put over to the other side. We just need to get like 30 concrete, and then we can worry about setting up the proper base afterwards. Let me think. Should we get silica first? I think so. Silica, the most important thing, since... I was about to say sliced bread, but I'm like, no, not quite that level yet. Right, quickly om-nom some of those. And this is where you tell me, like, there's no fucking silica. Oh, no, there is. No, there isn't. God damn it. Why is there no silica? I know. It's like, I could feel the outrage. Right. Also, we have a rather nasty patch of bad weather coming up. It's not gotten to the points of utter terror just yet, but we are at the silica, you know, we are at the concrete phase. Now, obviously, you could ask the question, Jaeger, why don't you go for something cheaper, like stone? Stone isn't as intense as, or isn't as resource intensive as concrete. And I'm like, I'll agree with you. It in fact is, it is, to all intents and purposes, a little bit cheaper to, manage and do whatever. But the thing is, the resources that it consumes is something that I find to be quite essential, which is leather. Leather, and then it also oh great, I've got horse and fucking wolf. Really want to know why these fucking things go after me. Right, let's make a... Hello. I don't know how this character walks. But no, like, the resources that the stone uses, like the stone buildings can use, apart from the fact that it uses a lot of stone in general anyway, which, concrete uses as just as much. The only resources that concrete utilizes, which is why I prefer using concrete... I'm not even anywhere near you. How the hell do you hit me? But no, like, the only resources that concrete uses for its construction is silica and tree sap, both of which are in, depending on your location, are in plentiful supply and don't require further refinement to be utilized. So, for example, the silica that, so if I find a whole bunch of silica, I think, fuck yeah, I've got a bunch of silica that I can make stuff into. And while I do need silica for things like glass and the like, it's not as essential as concrete because, concrete. So by having silica, so it minimizes that. So by having only 3 ingredients, most of which don't require me to then make further, to have to make, like, for example, with the masonry, it's like you have to make the iron, and then you have to then into nails, and it's like, while it might eke out a bit more than concrete, than the concrete materials, by making concrete 25% cheaper with the perks, it streamlines the whole process, and you end up with the toughest, most terrain adapted building in the game. So you don't have to think, well, when there's a really bad storm, I'm gonna have to run around with a hammer. It's like, no, when there's a really bad storm, all I need to do is just sit back, relax, get a cup of coffee, and just enjoy the sounds of rain as my indomitable fortress survives. That shouldn't have hit me. Right, question. Have we burnt through all of the... Go away. I think we've gone through all of the necessary... No, we still got a bit of iron. Nice. But no, like these, whereas the masonry I just found like was a bit... The masonry just feels a bit more of a drag. And I mean, I've gone through a phase where all I did was make the stone house, and then I was like, yeah, I'm set for life. And while it does, it is durable for a majority of occasions, having it for concrete just makes more sense in my mind, because it just means that while, yes, there's a bit more effort in terms of me having to run around like a headless chicken, grabbing stone or grabbing silica, I can just focus solely on those 2 things. Because I've already gathered a shitload of sticks and or wood, which again, plentiful supply. Like, it means that gathering materials for concrete is less stressful, less annoying than gathering materials for masonry, which I personally find doesn't go as far, even with the perks. Doesn't go as far as that. Is this? I'm looking at the. How deep does this go? Oh, it's one of those caves. Right. Wait until... Gather more material. But no, what was it? I'd say... Yeah, that... Poorly worded as I... Yeah, poorly worded as that reasoning is, I really need to practice actually talking and going live. Like, when I'm recording content, I'm getting better. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm getting better at talking and recording at the same time. Whereas live stream, for some reason, all of that sort of prep and mental capacity goes right out the window. So, I should try and be a better commentator. I think that would make things a little easier for people to understand. So, yeah. I probably should streamline a lot of the answers I had there. Do I have enough? I think I do. Right, that's perfect. Let's extract. Run. Run away. But yeah, no, that makes a far... Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'll need to look into some of the... Oh, hello. Have you been consumed? Yes, it looks like you've been consumed. Is there another fucking horse and bloody wolf? Seriously. You wankers breed like rabbits. Alright. Still. I think I have enough iron, so we can get... Oh, shit. This is where it gets bad. I think... Do I have a steel? I think I do. I think. I could be wrong, but I think I've got a steel hammer somewhere. Or at least I can get a steel hammer. Because I'm going to need one. I don't. I have an iron hammer. I'll take an iron hammer. Because to be fair, the iron hammer does the job quite well. Right, we'll pop you boys in. Just so that way we can... Right, that should be enough to gather what we need for... Oh, really? Oh, that's because we don't have enough stone. That's fine. Stone needed. Is there... Oh, boy. Of course, the stone I need is all the way over there. Grab as much as we can before the stone gets fucking everywhere. I'm actually quite dreading this storm. This is possibly one of the worst storms you can get. The only other type of storm I can think of that could possibly be worse is maybe something you get in like the desert region or the winter region. But in terms of like shit weather for things, I mean the flash storm is bad, of course, but I don't think it's as anywhere bad as right, you keep working, you max me out, go. So 0. Okay. Right, that one's up above. The only good thing I could say is that because this particular building is very small, I can react to any damage this building takes very quickly. I mean, I'm not saying that's the winning goal here, but, you know, that's at least something in my favor. Because the thing is, there's the different segments of the zone. You get the red zone, which is pretty bad already. Right, here we go. Get ready for the shit. We're into the red zone now. Could you imagine if there was like a tornado style event going on? I don't think it would be possible for this game to have that, or at least if they did, it would be fucking... Like, it would need to be a low percentage chance of getting it, but just imagine for a second, because like this kind of environment would be perfect for tornadoes. And can you imagine the fucking fear and terror that you would find? Like, that's the kind of shit that having a concrete building would make life so much easier. Because that thing would basically go along, and you either have to stay in your building, or you have to potentially get, you know, worried about getting sucked up into a fucking vortex and then thrown into the wolves. In some cases, literally. Because, you know, terror. Right. Nasty storm inbound. The worst part is inbound as well. Oh god. Here we go. Oh god, where is it? Oh, over there. Phew! I was a bit like, oh god, I'm standing on the wrong bit. Right, that is just burning, but we got cooked shit in the background. Nice. You're currently built, yeah, burning through all that stuff. Good. You're getting all the way stuff there. Good. I suppose the only downside I'd say would just think you got it. Apart from when I talk about being resource intensive, we still do have the issue of, in order to make the thing, we actually have to then spend the steel to then make the wall pieces, which, yeah, probably, and also the pillar pieces as well, which, yeah, not the most optimal. But at the same time, it's concrete. It's like the most durable piece of building you can get in this game. And also environmentally resistant, which is the other big plus. Some environments, you know, can retain heat or do whatever, but in other elements, this game, but in certain places it just becomes completely useless, whereas in this game, well, this area, need more fiber. Gotcha. Whereas in this room area, concrete just is superior. And it looks like nice. Though there's a lot of bad weather going on at the moment. We've got bad weather over there, which I believe I'm looking to the north. And then a bad weather there, and then a bad weather in that direction? Huh. I don't even know what's going on with that one. Alright, I'll get rid of this thing, just because obviously... Grab that, put that there. How are we diddling? Perfect. Got enough for a concrete furnace, and we just need a little bit more metal, so a little bit of iron, which is what we got. Her fucking Zay. Right, I'd say probably pick this up, and then actually no, what we probably should do. I'll put that in there. Pick this up, pop the concrete furnace down a bit. I forgot to get them. Oh, shit. Let me think. Yeah, put all the metals and stuff that are in there at the moment. Destroy that so we can get the iron and stone back from that one. Put the stone in there. Concrete in there. Now make the now we grab the furnace. And it's actually smaller, which is much better. Pop the fuel in there. And then we can go kind of ham on some of the other stuff. So right, so that's that going on, which is pretty good. We now got to the concrete stage. We're going to need to probably look at... there we go. So we now have reached the concrete stage. That's probably going to be fine for that one. We're probably going to need to look more seriously into... Oop, there we go. Nice. So, yeah, we're going to look more seriously into upgrading into the next base. However, I feel like we're probably reaching the end of today's stream. So, I'm going to wrap things up. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below, clicking on the like button, and of course subscribing to the channel. And I'll hope to catch you guys in the next one. Do let me know how you feel like this. Do let me know if this is any kind of stuff that you like, or if you feel that this is a pretty good sort of idea for a Saturday sort of thing, where like once every 2 Saturdays, or maybe once a week or something like that, we have something along those lines. Like, just sort of give me your feedback onto this one, because I'm sort of experimenting. Also, let me know in terms of how good the quality was for the stream, because like I'm very much still not in the know, and like I'm looking at the playback on the stream side of things, and I'm like, if that's the recording side of things for YouTube, that's either because YouTube, it's the weekend and YouTube's probably getting overworked, or things are just struggling to buffer in that regard. I don't know, like it's... Yeah, I'm not 100% certain how things are proceeding when it comes to that, but what I am for sure of is that hopefully by doing this particular thing... Oh, is it going tonight already, or is it just... Oh yeah, it is a bit. Ah, yes. But no, as I was saying, the quality of the stream, let me know how it all went. If you like this kind of content, let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys, if I'm not mistaken. There we go.